Hi, gorgeous. Welcome back. Today is the third class of our 4-part series, She Rises Stronger. It is upper body, so we'll work arms, shoulders, some back. Grab a set of medium, I would say medium dumbbells, and we'll get started with a warm-up. Coming on to hands and knees for our warm-up. Let your hands come under your shoulders, spread your fingers, let your knees come under your hips. You can do the tops of your feet down or their toes tucked. And just start to cat-cow your spine. So think arching and rounding. Since we're focused on shoulders today, I want you to feel your shoulder blades draw towards your spine as you arch, and then press your shoulder blades away from your spine as you round. One more of each. And then find neutral. So hands can stay still under the shoulders. And we're just going to do what's called a scapular push-up. So think draw your shoulder blades without your spine moving. Draw your shoulder blades towards your spine and then push the floor away for 8. So we're working some of the rotator cuff, 7. We're working some of the shoulder mobility and stability muscles, 6. 5. Bringing blood flow, 4. Strength, 3. 2. Last one, inhale here, exhale, press the floor away, just hold. Maybe you walk your knees back and hold in that plank, or maybe you lift your knees for 5. Shoulder blades away from the spine, 4, 3, 2, 1, gently release. Good, go ahead and let your hips come to your heels, circle through your shoulders a few times in each direction, and then we'll get started. So those scapular push-ups are just good to do before any kind of upper body exercise, especially if you're on your hands. Okay, so we'll use our dumbbells either seated or kneeling today. So I have a seat here if that feels best, or if I decide at some point to do it. If kneeling feels okay, come to a right foot kneel. So right foot in front, left foot down behind you. You can always bring a pad there under the knee. This first one is a shoulder press, but a little bit evolved, a little bit optimized. So typically when we think of a shoulder press, you might have seen one before, the weight presses straight up and we think about keeping the spine nice and still. For the one today, as you press up, you'll have a little lean in your spine, because we're finding that when the spine and shoulder can move together and there's some movement laterally or rotationally, it makes for a happier shoulder and happier neck. So let's take our dumbbells to our collarbones with our elbows out to the side. So not right out in front for this one. For today, bring it a little bit out to the side. And then you'll start to press and reach your one arm up and over for 8 on each side. Off we go. 8, 8, 7. Back foot presses down. 7. Already feeling it. 6. 6. Inhale here. Exhale. Imagine somebody's going to punch your core. 5. Maybe it's you punching your core like, damn, look at what I did. Look how strong I am. 3. 3. 2. Find that little bend. 2. Relaxing the necks and shoulders. 1. Building strength without tension. 1, and then release. Take it to the other kneel for the second side. Pause in between if you need. Left foot comes out in front. It's also a nice way to just stretch our hips. We get a bonus stretch here. Top of your back foot and shin will press down. We'll lengthen up through the crown of the head with the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Second set, last set, 8 on this side. Inhale here. This time right arm presses up first. 8, 8. Perfect, off we go. 7. So reach up and over. You'll get some core as well. 6, 6, steady gaze. 5, 5, it's hard to steady because the head is moving, but that's what we want, spinal movement. 4, 4, long through the knuckles. 3, short and sweet today, but effective. 3, 2, 2, last one on each side. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Press and drive through the knuckles. One, and release. Okay. Take a moment, maybe you can sit back on your heels. Same thing for the next one, we're adding rotation. A bicep curl typically is done, that's what we're gonna do, without the spine moving, or classically is done. For this one, we're rotating through the neck to just bring mobility into the neck, to create a neck and shoulder complex that moves in sync with one another. One arm will curl, we'll rotate our gaze like we're looking towards that armpit, lower it, gaze come back to center, take it to the other side. Right foot starts out in front, 8 on each side. You can always do this in a chair if it's better on your knees. 2 sets, take a deep breath in. Let's have the palms facing to start, and then as you exhale, curl, palm rotates for 8. 8, off we go. 7, elbow can move a little bit. It might come out slightly in front of you. Here's 6. 6. Squeeze the dumbbell. 5. 5. I got this from David Gray. He's a global leading physical therapist. I just can't get enough of his stuff. It's so good. 4. 4. 3 more of each. Because what's the point of getting stronger if we just build tension? 3, if we get more rigid. 2, so we want to build strength with mobility. Build strength with freedom of movement. 1, last one. 1, and rest in. Take it to your other side. As you bring the left foot out in front, lift the front of your pelvis. Palms face the body. We want to think of squeezing that dumbbell. I probably should do a few more pounds up, but I only have 5 and 12s, and I probably could use an 8. So by the 8th rep, it should feel like, fatigued. Starting off with a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate the neck towards your armpit for 8. 8, nice. 7. Main thing though is, can we work this with the neck relaxed? Rotating, look towards that armpit. 5. 5. 4. You'll feel this nice lengthening of the back of your neck. 4. Press the shin and top of the foot down. 2 more of each. Inhale, exhale, 2. 1 more of each side. 1, squeeze that bicep. 1, good, rest it. Okay, go ahead and set those down. Coming to push-ups next. So push-ups is a standard exercise. It's great for shoulders, it's great for chest. It's great to build the ability for us, especially as women, to take force from the hands and dissipate it up the arm before it gets to the neck. No worries if that doesn't make any sense. We just want to build our connection of our hands to the floor, kind of making our hands like little feet where they're just strong, they're dynamic. And the standard for women is 11 push-ups. So if that's the standard, all of us here are going to do that. We're going to build up to it over the course of 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and then have it be something we can maintain. Keeping our knees down, let's start to shift our weight forward. Setting up for push-up, you'll bring the elbows out to say 45 degrees. Nice and slowly, inhale, lower down so your shoulders are about level or a little bit above your elbows, and then press straight back up. We'll take it 2 sets of 11. There's 11. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press it up, 10. You can always do this on the wall. 9, until you feel comfortable. 8. Press the floor away. 7. Think like we said earlier at the very beginning. 6. Your shoulder blades kind of press away from the spine as you come up. 5. 4, like you're broadening across the back of your ribs. 3. Inhale, lower with control. Exhale, broaden it up. 2. 1, rest it. Take a moment off of your wrists. Maybe circle through your ankles, through your wrists a couple times. So we're finding that nice what am I trying to look for? Advantageous angle of your elbow. So they can hug in, they can go out, but for today, I want you to just keep it right at 45 degrees with those elbows. You're pressing and lengthening away so your shoulders kind of draw away from the spine, and then they come towards the spine somewhat. Second set of 11, we can do this. If you've got it in you to lift your knees, try it. Shift it forward. I'm going to keep my knees down. Inhale here, start to lower it down. Exhale, punch like you're 11, like someone's going to punch your core. Press it away. 10. Slow lower. Drive it up. 9. 8. Lift the front of the pelvis. 7. 6. 5. We've got 4 more. 4. 3. Nice job. 2. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press it away. Upper body. One more exercise. Coming down onto our back. You'll bring your weights with you. This is a kinetic linking exercise for back of the arms and back of the legs. When they work together, well together, it's a happier back body. If you have a chair and you want to try it, you can do this with the feet on the chair. I'll show you 2 versions. Grab your dumbbells first. Bring your spine down onto the floor. From there, we'll eventually lift to a bridge, but you can do feet on the floor or feet on the bench. A little more hamstring with the feet on the bench. Either way, I want you to lift your tailbone to the sky. Pause. Press your dumbbells to the sky. Pause. And then take a deep breath in. Engage your core. Exhale, press your hips up. Tailbone is still lifted. And then we're going to keep our hips lifted, but bend our elbows for tricep for 8. 7. Knuckles reaching to the sky. 6. Think those shoulder blades are pressing away from the spine. 5. 4. So almost like the corner of your shoulders are peeling off the mat. 3. 2. 1, come all the way down, rested. Whether you're in bridge or lifted bridge, we're feeling those hamstrings, we're feeling those glutes. Rest in between. You can look over here for that cue if that helps. Think of, instead of the shoulder blades firm on the mat, I want you for today, let your shoulder blades kind of round so your ribs can corset together. It's like this turtle shell in the back body. Last set. Heels dig in to the floor or chair. Tailbone lifts to the sky. Dumbbells press up. Inhale, prep. Exhale, drive the hips up. Hold it there. Elbows stay really still as we bend and straighten for 8. Knuckles reach to the sky. Squeeze the back of the arm. 7. 6. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Bring it all the way down. Rest it. Let's take a couple deep breaths. So those are great ways. Let's just kneel. Those are a great way, inhale here, to optimize, to upgrade the classics. One more, inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart center. Give yourself a hug. Thank you so much for bringing your light and love into the world. Thank you for being a woman committed to being a better version of herself each and every week. You know, with kindness. It doesn't mean that we need to keep, like, we're not good enough now, but can we be better listeners? Can we be kinder? Can we be more understanding? Can we speak our truth more? Can we, like, fight for our, what we believe in more? Thank you so much. Practice those. Anything that adds rotation, that adds lateral or spinal movement, we're finding just makes for a happier body, a happier spine, and in this case, happier shoulders and neck. Thank you so much. Mwah. And I'll see you in part 4 for core.